What is up, YouTube? It is Shifu Stew coming back at you. And yes, we are wearing the exact same thing that we just wore in the last video because I'm recording this directly after the last video. I told you guys I wanted to put out more content, and it's exactly what I'm doing. So really just buttoning down this Sunday, trying to get a ton of stuff recorded for you guys. Now, depending on how this video goes, I might get to the gouging fire video today. Might try and record that tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Regardless, I want to get more out to you guys. I'm really enjoying the game. Really enjoying cooking decks up. Really enjoying just like being in a space where I can communicate with you guys as a community. Like seeing all these comments and getting to talk to people. Like shout out to all of you guys. It's been super awesome. And let's keep on spreading the love. If you can, press that subscribe button, press that like button, and, you know, share the video, share something to someone in your circle, right? This whole thing happens on word of mouth. I've been saying it the whole time. And guys, we are growing like crazy. Let me go check where we're at right now. I think we broke 60 subscribers, which is kind of crazy to think about. Let's go figure out exactly what we're looking at here. Guys, right now, as of today recording this, 61 subscribers. You guys, that's all you guys. Let's keep this thing going, right? So, right now we're looking at Pika Blissey Bolt. What the heck is this, you might be asking yourself? So, I spent a long time playing this Pikachu Blissey deck because I was like, man, I really like Pikachu. I hate the fact that I got to use all the energy. And of course, all these awesome decks start coming around with Ogerpon and Blissey EX, really utilizing Pikachu EX to really great levels. It's an attack that does 300 damage. I mean, it KOs most of the game. And so I built the deck, and I started to really enjoy what I was doing here. I mean, the TM Evo plus the Trolley and Pokegearing your way into an Arven turn 2 to try and get your Blisseys online with Ogres on board, and evolving it all, right? Getting access to the whole thing early. Now, you might notice we don't have a Terra Area 0, and that is because we don't need Area 0, right? Yes, we're running Terras, but the goal here is to just have 2 attackers on board at a time, right? You want 2 Ogerpons, you want 2 Blisseys, and then you want 2 of your attackers out. Now, the way that you should play this deck is either Pikachu or Raging Bolt. And you don't always know what that matchup is, so it's fine to go 1-1 if that's in your hand, or 2-2 if that's in your hand, right? Double bolts, or 1 Pikachu, 1 Bolt. But either way you play the deck, it's very similar, right? Pikachu is going to discard all of its energy. Bolt is going to discard a ton of energy from your board. And in doing that, we put it all into the discard. Well, because Blissey is a normal type, and because Ogerpon is Terra, we can use Glass Trumpet. This card is what makes this deck tick, right? Utilizing Glass Trumpet after these huge hitter attacks like Pikachu and Raging Bolt to just get all of that damage back on board and swing again is just an absurd way to play the game. And Blissey is really powerful with Happy Switch. If you guys haven't played Blissey before, I'd recommend picking it up. This is a super fun card. I actually want to shout out my buddy Seth. He got into this game with me, and he stopped playing it because he became an avid collector now. So he's all about pulling cards from packs. He's got the bug. But shout out to him for telling me, like, we both started the game together, and he read this Blissey card. And he said, I think I'm going to save up and like get more of these cards. I think it's a really powerful card. And I said, yeah, it looks pretty good. Of course, neither of us really knew what we were doing at that time in the game. The dude had vision. He had forethought. This card is really powerful. And in fact, this card's doing really well in Japan with the likes of Monkey Dory and just utilizing damage removal from it. 300 HP is a big hitter. If you guys have played the mainline games or VGC, Blissey's not as good in VGC as singles. But I am a huge Blissey fan. So that pretty much covers our Mons. We do have the single Regigigas Evee Box. It's here. Dragapult. It's here, right? We can Oko most of those cards with Regigigas, and it's really easy to get 4 energy on anything with a deck that you can just pull a ton of energy from the discard, play from your hand, and swap 2 to 3 times per turn with Blissey. So how we're going to do this is we're going to gear into Arven or open with Arven. We are going to Arven into Trolley and Evolution, and we are going to evolve into our Blissies. And from that point on, guys, it just plays itself, right? I had never played Raging Bolt before this deck. It is so easy to play, and I love it. I get it. I get why people play Raging Bolt. It is infuriating to play against because it looks like there is no skill involved, and it's ecstatic to play as. It makes me so happy because it takes no skill to play, right? I just get to put energies on the board and deal insane numbers. So I can't wait to showcase this deck for you guys. I don't know what day this is going to come out. Again, Sunday should be when the, oh my god, a Future Box quad threat comes out, which I'm super excited for. I'd love to get this out maybe like Tuesday. If I can record Gouging Fire, I'll probably get this out Tuesday and then drop Gouging Fire Thursday and then try and, repeat the cycle for next week. Have a weekend video, 2 in the week. If I don't get to Gouging Fire right away, which is the deck that I went to Arceus with, just learned it, really loving it, then I'll post this Wednesday and we'll just repeat the cycle with 2 more videos next week. I'm trying to find what's the most comfortable for me as a creator and how often I can make them. And again, I want the quality to be high for you guys, so I don't want to sacrifice by just pushing out a bunch of crap videos. I think I spent 3.5 hours trying to get good content for you guys on the Future Box, but we did see the boulder pop off, so guys, it's been a blast. I'm loving it. I really appreciate all the support, and let's just get into the games because Bolt and Pikachu are practically the same. What is the phrase? Same, but different? That's what we're rocking with. Let's get after it. All right, let's get into this thing. Game 1, which is not at all game 1. First game, I actually, something was bugging out with my trumpet, and my glass trumpet just closed itself down. So we're gonna try it again this game, see if it works. But more importantly, which if you guys also watched the Future Box video, I talked about this, and this is in Arceus all day. It's just been people leaving the game, and I get it. Got stuff going on, but I've been probably recording for 4+ hours today, and over an hour of today has just been waiting on people to time out. So been a really interesting day. What's shocking to me is that this is happening in Arceus, not a lower range, right? I guess once people get there, they just kind of feel like it's whatever. I hit it. I got my challenges. I'll leave, which is fair. But dang gum, it makes recording content hard. I'm not gonna put those videos in, right? We actually had a really great start against the last deck. But it didn't matter because a great start against someone who just times out for every turn is not cool for you guys to watch. You want to watch real games, and I'm with that, which is what I try to cater to. So try to put really good games showcasing how to win with the lines in the deck. This is going to be the Ogerpon box deck, almost surely. Yeah, there's the Noctowl and the 2 Hoots, so they're pretty much set up. They didn't open with a Teal mask, though, which definitely makes their game harder. It's the full Terra box, even with the Zard in it. Interesting. So, can you Torrential Pump with only 2 energy? No way, right? Wow, there's our other Ogerpon. Okay, so as always, we are going to go ahead and grab our Trolley and our Evo, right? Nothing changes here. Against this deck, I probably want to go the Pikachu route just because we only have 1 Pikachu anyway and 1 Bolt, so we're going one a piece. Okay. Grab our 2 Chanseys. Start Ogerponing. Alright, so we'll Teal Dance here. Crispin, very cool, very cool. So we'll Teal Dance here. And if we need to, we'll just keep the Ogerpon in the active. We won't even swap to the Pika. It looks like we will not be swapping to the Pika. We're going to keep Ogerpon in active. Really, all we're trying to do here is hit the Evo, set up our board. Next turn, we're pretty set, right? We've got the Crispin. We've got a Raging Bolt on board. Not really worried about what they want to do next turn, so we'll see where they leave it off. Even if the Ogerpon gets KO'd, we nest ball into another one, and we have the ability to Trumpet even, so a lot of good things happening here. We could also Poke Gear, maybe get an Arven, search for vessels if we feel it's necessary, but I think we're going to need 2 different types of energy next turn to be able to attack, which means Crispin is our best bet. Something I really noticed with this deck too, that made me want to split it between Pikachu and Raging Bolt is Crispin works better with a higher diversity of energy. And so it has been really awesome to have a couple of extra, that fighting energy really helps me out here, right? Because it allows me to Crispin in stages of the game where maybe I've already ran through all of my metal energies. Well, now I've still got fighting to be able to fall back on if we're doing like a late game Raging Bolt. And, I've said it before, I will continue saying it. Raging Bolt might just be like the easiest card to use I've ever used of all time. It's been a blast. Loving it. Oh, he's going Sob? That's crazy. No way. Okay. Oh, no, he's going Charizard because he has a rare candy in his hand. Well played. Well played. I mean, nuts hand. If that's a rare candy right there in his hand, that's the nuts. That's nice. Oh, he'll just get him with the Noctowl. Okay, I see where this deck has come from. I get why Tord, and I want to say Raul played this deck as well. Raul Ready played this deck, which if you guys don't watch his content, go watch Raul's content. He's awesome. I don't think Tord makes content anymore. Maybe a little bit. But I mean, as far as like pro players, dude, Raul, he's awesome, man. His content is sick too. He's really good at making content. I can't promote it enough. Wow, his board is just all Noctowls. Tell me he has a collapsed stadium to fix this, right? That's tough. That is tough, right? But it's fine. I mean, I get it. You're ogre, or you're Wellspring. You just want to freaking lock people down. You want to get your torrential pump off because that's all that really matters at the end of the day. But I'll hit you for the 150. I will. Torrential pump is crazy, man. 100 to active and 120 to 2. One of your opponent's bench. Great spread. The huge reason why that deck is doing well. But wow, what an Iono. That one of those moments where you don't realize it, but you're helping your opponent out with Iono more than you know. Oh my god, area 0? No way. So he's fully Ogerpond out right now. The Rappa goes. Oh. Okay. He doesn't have 3 energy to remove, though. Oh, so you can Torrential Pump without 3 because of Crystal. Does it read abilities? That's actually crazy. Okay, well done. I mean, I get that's why people have been using it. Like it popped off in EUIC. He has to put the damage on Pikachu. Oh no! Oh, he put it on my Terra. Oh, oh no! I am sorry, bud. That is rough. That is really rough. We'll go ahead and go for a vessel as well. Send the energy. Grab those two. Yeah, I mean that's tough stuff, man. He has no cards now either. Oof. I'm just gonna save my Ogerpon. It's very rare that I go for the Blissey attack, to be honest. Okay, so we're gonna drag here because I also had an issue last time where. Okay, I guess I'm just getting used to the new like click stuff, but I'd rather just drag my energy still than click it, I think. Night Stretcher could not do much for us. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and return. We get rid of the Ogerpon. We get 2 prizes. We get 4 or 3 drawn. I mean, that's a huge play, right? We don't often use Blissey's attack, but getting to draw until you have 6 in hand is really cool. Plus, we get the 2 from the prize cards. So if he Budoos, we just keep going, man. We do have the Pikachu in the back in case he wants to go a Zard route, but wow, he top decked the Pheasantipity. Wow, dude, that's crazy. That's actually really impressive. That is really impressive. Teal dance. Go ahead and lay down our other bolt. Let's go ahead and boss up that Terrapagos, huh? And yeah, let's just go ahead and hit the big damage. So he can switch out Terrapagos. That's fine if he has a switch card. But realistically, he probably just loses Terrapagos next turn. Oh, he could attack now. He could put 2 and switch. He can't KO Blissey. Can he? Yeah, he can. It's 280. It's 40 apiece. Let's see. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no. No. No, it's not going to happen, is it? No, he can hit me with 240. That's the best he can do. And he's running through cards. Wow. I do like the Ogre Box deck, man. I think it's cool. And I think it's awesome that our first game of the new list that we're playing today, not day, because we've already done Future Box, but first deck that we play against with this is the Ogre Box, which is, you know, the new BDIF. Although, man, Polt is just so strong. I think the reason Ogerpon Box, like, gets some priority is because it really shines post, what's it called? What am I thinking? Post rotation, because, you know, Polt and Bolt suffer heavily to Lily's Clefairy, which is a great card. Okay, what is going on here, man? Yeah, I mean that's fine. I don't even need these cards. But now you can't KO me. Why would you? Okay. Weird flex, but okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and Teal dance. We'll get back the Raging Bolt in case we need it. I don't even think we need to play Arven, but it just makes sense. Grab the Trumpet. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and hit return. It's too free right now, man. It's too free to just beat down with Blissey, which is crazy because, like, I know that next turn he KOs. He doesn't? It's 6-2. They gotta walk away from this at some point, right? They gotta run the trainer battle. They gotta run away. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's the super rod, okay. But is he looking to attack with Zard? He's looking to maybe Fez flip script, maybe has a vessel, maybe he has an e-search. I don't know what the search utility in this is past searching for Pokemon and having Noctowl. He does hit the Zard, which is cool. But the really cool thing is, like, jamming towers out, right? So he can't Hero's Cape, which means that we're easily getting to the levels we need to. Even if he bosses to the Raging Bolt to try and remove it, we Night Stretcher the Raging Bolt last turn from our discard. So we have one in hand, ready to play, ready to energize through Crispin and double Blissies. You know, it's a tough deck to play against. If we get started, we get started. The Duskull is an interesting flex. He'll keep the Budu out, though. All I'm going to do is... God, he stays on that Iono. Okay. But there's a Crispin in our deck waiting to be activated. Even if we would have died, even if we hadn't had that 10 damage on us. Glass Trumpet. Oh my god. Where's my Pokegear? Crispin. Good game, man. Crispin gets us all the energy we could ever want to finish this thing out. We put both down onto the board. And Raging Bolt, quite literally, the easiest damage of all time. Duh. I was about to say, did we just troll? No. There's our electric energy. Bellowing Thunder. Guys, 560 damage. My god. It's so much, and it's so simple to get it out there, dude. I want to build the full Bolt deck, but I also don't. I feel like it'd feel too dirty. I'd have to wash my hands after playing. I'd have to wash my mouse. Alright, prize card's taken. Let's get into the next one. You know how it goes. I mean, yeah, we're gonna pick heads. Yeah, you already know what it is. We're picking heads every single time, brother. Every single time. Do I want to go first? No. Beam, bop, boom, bam. Type of draws I'm on, you wouldn't understand. We don't love this, actually. I mean, I don't hate this, because this is classic Bolt deck, right? This is fine. Like, we have the energy we need to attack with. We'll get our we'll get our fighting down first because we have more lightning in the deck. Fighting is just kind of like an additional tool in there to get the Raging Bolt off. Which, by the way, guys, I have been looking at Blissey EX decks, and I fully am aware that the standard line for a Blissey EX deck usually looks like 4-3. 4 Chanseys, 3 Blissies. Drop it in the comments below if you've made it to this game and you're listening to this conversation, if you think we should drop a Blissey EX for an Ogerpon Cornerstone. Because, look, we've already got the fighting energy in. It gives us a way around some of the Mimikyu matchups, some of the Aegislash, some of the people that just can't take damage from us, right? I think there's definitely something that could happen there. So let's start with the Teal Dance. Let me get my energy down. It's awesome that we can do this right here. Go ahead and slap down another Ogerpon. Let's go to Nest Ball active with... I'd love to see the Chansey. Put down the energy, and then... Yeah, Burst Roar is just the way to go, man. Because next turn, we had to Burst Roar. It just made too much sense. We can actually KO whatever Evee they play here, which is really cool. It's Flareon. Okay. He won't Rotom this turn, so that's pretty cool. We can hopefully lock his Rotom into the active, unless he's Poffining with Arven. Is he getting both Poffin and Crystal? Poffin and Seal, so he's ready for Arven to die. That's fair. Fortunately for us, though, it means he can't Crispin. It means he can't attack this turn with the Flareon. Oh, no, wait. He could Forest Seal for the Crystal, put the energy down. What did he have in discard? Yeah, an Electric Energy. It's probably the Crystal. If I had to guess, he probably pulled the Crystal. Yeah, I respect that. That's exactly, it's the only play that you can make there. Because here's the flip side. If I'm sitting on his side of the table, I don't Crystal, and I don't attack, but I Energized. I lose my Flareon. I lose an energy. I'm not prepared to recover from it. Luckily, we have Gigas in the back, which is actually crazy to think about. Just start with draws. Just start simple. Get the grass energy on the Ogerpon with a Teal Dance. I really think it's Crispin. I really do think it's Crispin. I think it's another Chansey. I'm sorry. What? Actually, that's not an issue at all. No, we're fine. We're fine. Because that actually gives us another Teal Dance draw. We have the Night Stretcher. I was stressing for a second there, but I didn't need to be. So, Teal Dance the grass onto the Ogerpon. Keep drawing, keep drawing. Get a Blissey here. Energize. Night Stretcher, our lightning. The thing is, we're gonna lose the bolt, and like, is that the end of the world? No, it's not at all. We do 420, so 280 divided by why am I tripping, dude? We need to send all 4 of our bench cards. I don't know if we should send the bench ones because we're gonna lose the. I'm gonna keep energy on Gigas. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. It feels right here. Because whatever they bring up next is a Terra, right? Whatever they evolve as Terra. There's our Pikachu. We have the Night Stretcher. I think things are okay here. Keep in mind, we can always Stretcher for another Blissey, right? So then all we need to do is Arven, which can automatically search us a Trumpet. So we get the KO with the Gigas no matter what. He does have to send quite a bit of energy here to get the KO, which is pretty cool. Area 0. Oh my god, that's a win more card for us. I was talking to one of my buddies, as always, shout out Kibby. But we were talking about this deck, and I was like, man, it kind of makes sense to bring Bolt in with the Pikachu, Blissey. And then I realized, like, you know, we don't run a stadium in this deck. And again, I know I talked about it earlier, we don't run Area 0 Underdepths. Everybody else is running Area 0 Underdepths. And it works for us. So, like, in a game where he just played down his stadium, and he doesn't want it to go away, and he doesn't have a way for it to go away, he actually just benefited us for the rest of the game by playing it, right? That's tough, but at least our Gigas gets KOs, which is cool. Holy cow, it's the trumpet. Wow. Can I just Arven for the vessel? Wow. Come on, come on. Give me that Blissey. Give me the vessel for the double grass. We don't need the TM Evo. We've already got it. Get our Pikachus down there. Okay, we Teal Dance again, and we've already got ample energy to be able to get the Regigigas online. We'll throw another Chansey down there, and then boom, just start Blissey moving that energy, right? So we take one from here. Boom, we take one from here. Now Regigigas sitting for 330. We're just going to go ahead and end Jolteon's existence. If they want to KO the Gigas, they're going to take a negative deficit in trades, and then we're going to come back for the dub on 2, right? So I'm telling you guys, I like it. I like the setup here. We haven't seen the Pikachu out in front stage yet. We could have probably put Pikachu in right there instead of Gigas. I was thinking about it because we had the energy for it. We had the trumpet. The thing is, it's just putting Gigas out there forces us into a 3-2 prize trade situation. So even if we get forced out with a boss on like an Ogerpon or a Blissey, it still puts us at a 2-1 where they have 1 prize card remaining. So unless he can fully energize this Jolteon, which we know he can't, it's game over, right? GG's. Brings the Squawk out just for the fun. He's using all the cards he has, and I respect it. Get your gameplay in. If his day has been anything like mine, he's had a lot of games of not playing. Unless he just does some insane shit right here. This is Evee5201. This is the Evee. Hate to say it, but it is over. I mean, I love to say it, actually. From my standpoint, love to say it. Yeah. So there it goes. There was a play where they could have retreated the Jolteon in order to have a non-Terramon in front of the Regigigas. Therefore, it would have only done 100 damage since it's 230 plus from them being Terra. That being said, though, they knew I could have just retreated on the 4 cost and glass trumpeted back in. So, guys, killer game, as always. We're going to move on to the next one, and hopefully we just get 3 straight bangers for this video. I'll catch you in it. Heads, as always. What else would we be? Ooh! Oh, man, my chair barely went down with that. I really thought I pulled the lever, acted like I just got shot from the tails and slid down on the camera. It'd be hilarious. I went down maybe 3 inches of hydraulics. Okay. All right. We're back. And we know what we're doing, right? I hate to say it, but it's a Raging Bolt deck disguised as a Pikachu Blissey deck. I will say, when this deck feels good, you just like you go on win streaks. You just start crushing people. And then the one game happens where you prize your trolley and you're like, son of a. Also, this sucks too, right? Because we don't get to go first here. We do get to Vessel though, which is pretty cool. Oh, they don't have tarot cards. Just send the Gigas. We don't need it. Wow, this is... I almost want to get both of my energies for my bolts. I'm not gonna slap that there and call it. It does suck that we didn't get to go second. You actually kind of think that Slowking wants to go second, but we'll see if we can beat the Slowking deck. It is kind of insane right now. I like that though, because that is a free KO with the bolt. I think what we do here is... Okay, well, I thought. That was probably my problem, was thinking. Looks like we're not going to do anything here anymore. We can go into Blissey and evolve it, but not super helpful. That's a lot of resources down, ain't it? I think what we do is just say, all right, fine, we'll play Terras, right? We'll play a game of Terra Pokemon on bench. We'll slap down the Pikachus. The Crispin's actually kind of huge here. Oh, man. I kind of want a Burst Roar. Kind of do. Burst Roar does not start me with a KO, though. Whereas this does. And we've got good cards in hand. The thing we don't have in hand is the ability to use an item card, right? So get Budu out of here. Get out of here, Budu. I actually see a Blissey EX, but we might not even play the Blissies, man. This is a weird game. Slowking is just a weird deck. Here comes Academy at Night with the perfect Kyurem in hand. The problem is we're playing Terras now, buddy, so give it up. That's a massive research for him. Wow. Well played. Well played. Yeah, there's a Zard. That's a Natu and a Slowpoke right there. That's clean. Wow, what a good hand. I love it for him, man. I love that for them. I think that's a really good setup. We are one ahead. He didn't have another Natu? He only had the Slowpoke. So he does get the research because his hand is still shit. That's crazy. He actually did get 2 cards off of Poppin, but he chose to get another Budu, which is interesting because next turn he'll do the exact same combo. The thing is, it's not really that bad of a setup for us. I kind of like taking the Chansey here. I don't think he Kyrems, because if he does, he... No, that's fine. I just need 1. That's all I need. 1. If he Kyrems to take the Chansey, he can't take out the Bolt, right? So... There's a second Slowking. We do have 2 energies in the discard as well. That's a tough Tough setup, man. Okay, Drayton's huge for him. He's low on energy unless he's playing reversal with a switch in hand. Max Rod. Oh, oh, ball out, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome for him. That's a great play. Okay, so the Blissey comes out. Ogerpon comes down. Nest ball for the other Ogerpon. Honestly. And then Glass Trumpet. Moving energy. Just keep taking KOs, guys. That's all we can do right here, right? We could Burst Roar, but we have to KO. We have to keep KOing on repeat. And we know that Kyurem can't take the Raging Bolt from 20, right? It's not enough damage. So we'll see what we draw here. Pokegear is big. That could get us our Crispin. Or potentially a Bossless, although we're not going to get to Pokegear at all. Oh yeah, he can't keep losing Badoos back to back like that. He knows he has to Kyurem. Oh, Conkeldurr! What a play. What a play. Okay, Teal Dance about to be big for us this game. What? Did you guys just... What? Okay, hey, screw it. We're gonna make it work, man. I don't care. What is going on, dude? I do not like this right now. My stuff is going crazy. Just end our turn out. That was really unfortunate that didn't land on Pikachu. I don't know what to say. I tried to move it there, and I guess that's why you shouldn't drag anymore, because the second my mouse connected with Ogerpon, it just landed the energy on it. We'll see what happens though. We'll play this guy out. Odds are we lose based on a play like that, but you know, that's just the nature of the game. So you can't make mistakes like that, although it's not like we planned it. It's just unfortunate that the card locked to Ogerpon. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I messed up by even letting the card touch Ogerpon on screen. But I guess the drag function is being weird, because I've been trying to get games, man. I had Glass Trumpet fail on me earlier. It closed entirely. It just stopped playing. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a recovery piece here for Pikachu EX either. I mean, I can try and Crispin. And then I can try and switch in Pikachu. I need electric and I need grass. Dude. That's... Guys. What? Okay, we did it though this time. We got it attached. That was crazy. Okay, Happy switched the Metal Energy. Wow. That was abysmal. Topaz bolted. That was crazy right there, man. How many Crispins we have left? We've used 3 Crispins. My goodness. Holy cow, we got the Chansey. No! Oh, it would have been so cool. Oh man. Oh man, okay. So he will go for another Kyurem play now because we baited it with the Chansey. It's so juicy. They're in a tough spot though, losing that right there, because they can't put damage on anything else on our board, really. I'm probably just Badooing if I'm them. But we'll see. They got a lot to cook with right here. I am really shocked that Crispin was doing what it was doing. And that makes so much more sense to me now, because that was whack what happened with the Ogerpon. I think I just clicked in the wrong spot of the screen, maybe? I need to be a lot more careful about how I'm doing that, because that was clearly a user error on the Crispin. Unless other people are experiencing it, and if you are, put it down in the comments. Let me know if your Crispins have been messing up like that. Okay. See what we can do here. Wow, he goes for the itchy. Unfortunately, we have to do this. It sucks. But it is what it is. So he could Badoo on repeat, and if he does, then we will have to go the Glass Trumpet route. Well, no, we'll have to natty draw an energy and put it onto the Blissey. We're 7 down, but we play a lot. I think he swaps the Badoo this turn out. I think he goes for a Kyurem. If I'm him, I go for a Kyurem. Lays the Cypher Maniac's code breaking down. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Slowking shenanigans are nothing to make fun of. Now, what he could do is bring up the Slowking and annihilate. Oof. How scary would that be? I think he annihilates. I think he gives me the KO. There's no reason not to click annihilate here, right? Right? Oh, look at him KOing the Pikachu from the bench. Very cool. Very cool. What a game, man. What a game. Puts 50 on the Blissey so he can do the 250 back too. Interesting. Well, we can Glass Trumpet now, which is very cool. Oh, I didn't. Oh, no. Ugh. Okay, we need cards. We need cards ASAP. I'll get that on there. Um, excuse me, what? I don't know if we have a good out here. I mean, Earthen Vessel gives us something to play with. We drop a machine. Oh no. Okay, okay. Teal dance, Teal dance. Come on. Come on with it now. Oh, but we didn't get the. No. Oh, out of love. Oh, lost without. That sucks. Yeah. I mean, we can Blissey, but no, there's no good way to win it, right? Because we'd have to happy switch 2 more energy, and then they'll just. I don't know, man. Maybe. Maybe. Because what if we get this grass up onto this Blissey and he doesn't find a way to get Kelder? Maybe we're okay? But odds are is that he finds a way to get Kelder, right? Right? I mean, oh, dude, I'm on the edge of my seat this game. He gets Kelder out. Unless he's used every Night Stretcher in his freaking deck, which he hasn't. He has 1 more Night Stretcher left. He's fine. There's a 250 attacker in his deck somewhere. I forgot. Annihilate. So he hasn't even used Annihilate yet. Yeah, we definitely lose here, right? He Draytons. Wait. Grabs the Slowking? No, he doesn't have the Slowking. Oh, he grabs it from the grave with the... Oh, his last Night Stretcher gets the Slowking. That's so nasty, dude. Maybe, maybe. I'm spec... Oh my god. Yo, shout out to our opponent. What a banger. I have not been like... I've been freaking out over a game like that in a long time. That was a killer game. Amazing setups. I mean, the dude played Slowking really well. Okay. Had us on the prize differentials. Just a great matchup. I mean, we lucked out being a Terra deck. But I think there's a lot to think about with this deck too, right? You know, playing through it, I think the Cornerstone Ogerpon could be an awesome addition. I think that adding in a couple of Area Zeros is probably something you need to do for the deck, because what happens if you get a neutralization zone put on you, right? I mean, tough game right there. You don't have an answer for that. There's no lost vacuum post rotation, so I could see Area Zero also helping us out with just making those big plays if they don't play stadium cards. All in all, I mean, it feels like a Raging Bolt deck charaded behind a Pikachu, but damn do I love Pikachu EX's ability. It really gets you out of some games. Guys, second video recorded this Sunday. I think I'm probably going to call it here since it took hours of footage. I mean, I've been recording for a long time. And a lot of it, honestly, has been waiting on people to play. I don't know what the state of the game is right now and why people are taking so long to do stuff, but I'm not going to push that content out for you guys. I'll re-record games until we get people who are actively playing, like Sicho Paul 89. Incredible freaking game. Well played all the way through to all the opponents today. Good stuff, man. Appreciate you guys watching. Throw a subscribe, throw a like if you made it this far. It means a ton to me and helps the channel out, and spread it my word if you can. Last thing is, if the audio was better on this one as well, please let me know down in the comments below. We're working on all those settings in OBS. I want to bring you guys the best content I possibly can. So appreciate it. We'll see you next week, and peace.